Hey guys, it's the expert, and today I'm actually going to be trying a experiment that I've never done before, and I'm sorry if I sound pretty sick because I am. But I had tried modifying BuzzBee RangeMaster a while back, and I punctured the air tank for it. And for those of you who don't know, there used to be a bolt right here, and it was a pump. An air blaster, and that was its pump. I only shot one dart at a time, but the shell is really nice. I also have a worn Modulus, so I decided I'm going to experiment with making this RangeMaster a semi-automatic flywheel blaster. And I've got a couple of ideas how I'm going to do with it, but I just want to show you that I have completely gutted this thing all the way in and out, and I'm going to be prototyping some ideas with how this is going to work, and I'll let you see in the next section what I decided to do. So at this point in the operation, I've cut a massive gaping hole into both halves of the BuzzBee RangeMaster, and I've isolated the barrel, which I'm hoping I'll be able to get to protrude about that much, just to get a little bit of a Nerf flare that I can attach stuff to it, since I've actually used the internal ring where that you could attach the sniper barrel actually onto a Roto Fury. So now I have a sniper Roto Fury, but that'll be kind of to compensate for that. My flywheel cage is going to be difficult to implant because it needs to be about right here, because this isolated trigger mech and everything fits in about right there. So whenever it's all pushed up, the flywheel needs to be about right there, but there's a massive gaping hole on this side. So I've got to find a creative solution to that, and find a way to get the battery tray into the back but accessible. So I might just end up, no, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I'll figure something out and get back to you whenever I've kind of assembled it further. So we're making progress. I've taken my chopped up Modulus handle piece thing and have temporarily set it in with hot glue, just for testing purposes. And this is actually being helped support the flywheel cage, because the flywheel cage, originally I had it set too far in. It actually has to be raised up a little bit to be level with this. It's still not a perfect match, and I'm a little disappointed with that, and I'll probably have to do a little bit more tweaking, but at least it can push darts out now. I also had to extend the pusher arm just a little bit with some hot glue to make it reach that extra different distance, which is kind of weird. I mean, I know the flywheel is inverted. Normally in the blaster the motors are facing down, but this is still an extremely tight fit, and I'm not sure why it's taken so much extra effort to get it to go through. But if you have any ideas on why that works like that, just leave a comment below. I'd love to know why. But it's got the Modulus barrel going all the way up, and this might even be functional by the time it's over, but I just don't like having this massive hole at the end, so this makes it look a little more polished, like a suppressor or something like that. But now I've got to wire it up and get it permanently set in. So here it is in all of its flywheel glory. I finally got everything put in place, and this notch cut out in the back, which I'll spin around so you can see. Cut this entire back panel out, and inside is the Modulus battery tray being held in place. And this is the BuzzBee RangeMaster semi-automatic sniper rifle, or whatever I'm going to call it. But I'm using a 6-round clip for the display because I wanted to use the bipod, and the bipod actually cannot collapse because this area right here is where it collapsed up to, so the magazine in the way blocks it. But you can just pinch it off on the side and drop it out. But on display, that looks pretty nice. I haven't painted it yet, and I thought, you know, that's going to be really cool. I'm going to give it a nice, sweet paint job, but this kind of showcases that it's not all one blaster, and that's kind of unique. I will eventually put a plate over this, though. But what's cool is you can actually see the flywheels right here, and you can see them go in and get shot out. This is where you originally loaded the BuzzBee darts. That's just the Modulus barrel going all the way through it, with this end-strike attachment point. Not really usable because it's just glued in place. It's not got any screws or anything supporting it, so it would flop around a lot. But if I wanted to, I could slap on a barrel, I guess, like this Retaliator barrel. And just gonna knock it off its stand one moment. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Thought it was going to go on one-handed. See, I can do it like that, but that just looks strange, and it's not going to be too stable anyways. But it does lock on surprisingly well. But yeah, it's actually raining outside, so whenever that finally dries up, I'll show you guys a firing demonstration using my 10-round clip, because I think the 10-round clip makes it look more like a sniper assault rifle or some sort. But for those of you guys who remember, I really hated this front nozzle being so large. This front nozzle being so small and short, it's kind of awkward too with the sniper rifle scope. But if you take off the scope and just slap on the 10-round clip, it looks pretty sweet, and it's nice and comfortable. Whenever I do get some more epoxy putty, I will attach this part and touch up some of the edges and stuff. But this is pretty much it in its entirety. So now we'll switch to outside and give you guys a nice firing demonstration. Alrighty, now we're about to get ready on our fire demonstration for our BuzzBee Modulus hybrid thing. And I'm thinking about calling it the Transcendence, because I think that's just an appropriate name, that it went from a Modulus, or technically it went from a BuzzBee blaster and into a Modulus, or it turned into a Modulus. Just kind of an appropriate name for it. As you can see, our shooting range is a little bit obstructed for now, but that shouldn't be too big of a problem. I do have a 10-round clip in it, which kind of makes it look cool, but it's unbalanced with the bipod being there, so I would recommend running like a 6-clip for this thing if you want to really look like a sniper. But for practicality, I'm using a 10-round. Also, because it's a BuzzBee rail, I can't use my gun mount, so I'm going to actually have to set this one up so that you can see the firing demonstration. So we'll angle it about right over here. That's good enough. Alright, so you'll see the dart soaring. It's a little rough for you. And lock and load. Alright, a couple of them fish-tailed there, but nothing too big. But that's the demonstration on it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to try it for yourself, good luck. It was a little more challenging than I had first anticipated, but yeah, nothing too terrible. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, leave a comment and subscribe, and just give me some feedback, what you guys would like to see, or what I could have done differently, or anything like that. So, peace out until the next time. The Nerfer is out.